Hi coaches, this is Deb. This is Deborah Baska, and I am here to talk to you about how to invite to a coach sneak peek. Now, first of all, what is a sneak peek? A sneak peek is our way on Team Dare to Dream of introducing people to the business opportunity in a very low pressure, low key kind of way. Now, the nice thing about it is that we have the content already created, so you don't have to do anything but get people there. And it's really nice for newer coaches in particular because maybe you don't have a lot of your own personal success with coaching yet, but that's okay because you invite people to the group and then they get to hear from some of the leaders on our team that have had more success. And they get a really nice overview of the variety of people that are coaches, all different levels of their fitness journey, all different walks of life, as well as what it takes to be a successful coach and what it takes to get started. So again, like I said, the content's there. You just have to get your prospects there. So let's talk about what you need to do. First of all, to create a coach sneak peek, we need to create a group. Well, again, Team Dare to Dream creates one group. So we have created the group and it's called, like for right now, it's called the October Coach Sneak Peek. So the group is already created. The second thing is you're going to want to create a compelling Facebook post. Well, guess what? Team Dare to Dream, we already have created a template for you to use, and it is actually posted in our Team Dare to Dream files section. You can copy that post exactly like it is, or you can tweak it, or you can make your own if you feel more comfortable with that. We also have created a compelling picture that gets people's attention and gives them an idea of what they can expect in the coach sneak peek. Now, one of the things with the coach sneak peek is you want to edify, that means lift up your upline, because again, we're wanting to tell people about what kind of opportunity there is in becoming a Beachbody coach. So edifying your upline means you're going to tell people or ask people, come and join the sneak peek and hear from some of the top leaders in Beachbody, or hear from my own sponsor, Deborah Baska, who is an 8-star diamond coach, 2-time elite, Success Club 10 legend, and has replaced her full-time income as a corporate executive. She's replaced that income as a Beachbody coach. Something like that. You want to edify your upline. So that is another reason why you can use the post that we've created so that it says, hey, come and hear from people who are actually really doing well at this, the people that inspired me to be a part of Beachbody coaching. So we have the group created. You have created your Facebook post. Now the reason that you want the group created first is because in your Facebook post, you want to include a link to the group so that you can give them a call to action in the Facebook post. You give them a little information, you get their attention. Hey, psst, do you want to know what goes on behind the scenes of a Beachbody coach? Or like spoiler alert, sneak peek, something that catches their attention. And then at the end, you give them a call to action. You say, hey, click here now to join our private group. So Facebook group is created, Facebook post is created. The third thing that you can do is you can create an event. Now we've talked about using events to invite people to your challenge group. Again, creating an event is a very easy, non-threatening way to invite a lot of people. And it's non-threatening because you're not sending people a personal message at this point. You're just basically sending them an event invite. You get invited to events all the time on Facebook, to purse parties and jewelry parties and football parties. You get invited to events all the time. This is just like that. Now, when you create your event, I suggest, as I always do, that you invite everybody. So you click on invite, and then all the names of your friends will show up and you just click on their names and you invite them. If they want to come, they'll come. If they don't, they won't. It's not a big deal. You don't have to worry about people being upset that you invited them to something. But you know what? You just may be surprised that somebody actually kind of is interested that you didn't know about. So I always suggest you invite like that without filters. Don't look at your list and spend hours perusing it, wondering, well, should I send it or should I not? Should I send it or should I not? Just send. Click, 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 send. So now you have your event. So the next thing you want to do is you cannot get away from personally inviting people. And so hopefully you have a pipeline, which means you have a list of people that you think would make great coaches or that you've already talked about coaching. You want to personally message those people. So you can also invite them in your event, but go ahead and go that extra step and send them a personal message and say, hey, I just wanted to make sure you saw I invited you to this coach sneak peek that is being led by my upline, blah, blah, blah. And would you like to join? So send those personal messages, and you also can send those personal messages maybe to people that you haven't talked to yet. Maybe you just send a personal message to a friend and you say, hey, I don't know if this interests you or not, but I think you'd be great, and why don't you come and take a look at it? Again, how much time does it take for someone to be a part of the Coach Sneak Peek? It takes maybe 5 minutes a day. I mean, literally, it is a very low-key, no-pressure way for someone to get more information about coaching. I mean, 5 minutes a day, if that. So that's what you can tell people when they ask, well, what's involved with being a part of this group? The next thing we want to make sure we have is good content for our Coach Sneak Peek. So we're inviting people to this group to find out more about coaching. Well, what are we going to tell them? Well, the good thing about it is, as a member of Team Dare to Dream, we also have all the content already created. So if you aren't a member of Team Dare to Dream, there is certainly content that you will find out on YouTube and in Google, and I would be happy to help you if you need some help with that. But it's very nice that the content is always created. So we run these groups every single month, and they can always be the same. They're very duplicatable. You could even run your own group someday. So the content is already there. The final piece, and this is the secret sauce, is you want to make sure you follow up with people. Follow up means when people join your event, you want to send them a personal message. That's when you send the personal message and you say, hey, I saw you wanted to join the Coach Sneak Peek. Tell me more about what interests you about being a coach. And then you can ask them, would you like me to go ahead and add you to the group? The same thing once you add people to the group. This is the final thing I want to mention, is when you add people to the group, so I am the administrator, I will approve them in, and I will see that they're your friend, right? Because I can see that, who's the person that invited you, and I can see that it's you. You want to also be a part of the group. Don't just send your people into the group and think that the leaders in there are going to be taking care of everybody, because you want to edify yourself, right? If you're inviting someone to become a coach and have them sign up under you, you want to make sure you're there guiding the way, showing them what kind of value you can add. So what I do when I add people to the group that are my own prospects, I always tag them. I tag them in the post and I say, hey, Susie, Joe, Cindy, Mary, Polly, etc. I wanted to make sure you saw this first post. Welcome to the group. I can't wait to get started with you. And then on day 2, I tag them again and say, hey guys, I wanted to make sure you saw this post. So make sure you tag your participants, because sometimes they don't see all these posts. They're not like us on Facebook all the time, and maybe they don't know how to turn their notifications on for a group. Maybe they haven't even noticed that they were added to the group. So make sure you're tagging your people and following up with them, because obviously you want to edify your upline, but you want to be that person's direct sponsor. So make sure you show the value that you add to them. That is how to invite to a Coach Sneak Peek. Now, what do I want you to do? I want you to go out and invite people to our Coach Sneak Peek. Good luck.